As we get ready for Game 2 of our Cavalier doubleheader, we have time for some between-game entertainment. We'll begin with featuring one of our fine sponsors who is with us all year long, and then we'll follow that with a look at a couple of Cavalier players who have played in the major leagues. All of that coming up right after this brief timeout.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Time now to say thank you to one of our fine sponsors who is supporting us all year long. Today, we'd like to thank Midwest Environmental Consultants for standing by us for many years.
Now gather round, let me tell you a tale about a company in the Midwest where green dreams prevail. In the heart of Wisconsin, where the rivers flow wide, Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there, checking nutrients, pH, to give your garden care. Oh, let your yard shine, be the showplace on the street. With Midwest in your corner, yeah, you can't be beat. From retaining walls to patios, bricks laid with love, make your outdoor space a vision from above. They'll plant those beds by your foundation so fine, bringing life to your home like a glass of fine wine. Watch your dreams unfold, lush greens and bright blooms. Your home's a masterpiece, shedding all gloom. Brick patios calling for gatherings in the sun. With Midwest guiding you, your projects are fun. Your yard shine, be the showplace on the street. With Midwest in your corner, yeah, you can't be beat. From retaining walls to patios, bricks laid with love, make your outdoor space a vision from above. So come on folks, don't let those gardens fade. Pick up the phone, let the magic cascade. Call 608-468-2067. Your dreams can take flight, it's your piece of heaven. With cozy landscapes and colors that pop, they'll help you create a place you never want to stop. Enjoy every sunrise with nature at your feet. Midwest Environmental, making your home sweet. Soil testing right through rain or in sun. With care and with love, together we'll run. Oh, let your yard shine, be the showplace on the street. With Midwest in your corner, yeah, you can't be beat. From retaining walls to patios, bricks laid with love, make your outdoor space a vision from above. So here's to the beauty, to the bloom of your home. With Midwest on your side, you'll never be alone. Your yard will stand tall, admired by the rest. Call 608-468-2067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
Without this and other fine sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. Be sure to thank our sponsors whenever you get the opportunity. Stay tuned. Coming up is more between game entertainment.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Since 1971, the Eau Claire Cavaliers have been a stepping stone to Major League Baseball for over a dozen players. We're going to recognize some of those Cavaliers who climbed the ladder to play in the major leagues in our feature called Cavaliers to MLB. Today in Cavaliers to MLB, we'll look at former Cavaliers Kyle Cody and Taryn Vavra, who all played with the Cavaliers in 2000.
Cody is a pitcher who played for the Texas Rangers. Cody attended McDonell Central Catholic High School in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. He played baseball where he was named the Gatorade Wisconsin Baseball Player of the Year in 2012. He also played for the school's football team as their quarterback. He was selected as the 2011-2012 recipient of the Pat Richter Award, presented by WizSports.net, as the Triple Play Triple Threat Male Athlete of the Year. The Philadelphia Phillies selected Cody in the 33rd round of the 2012 MLB Draft. He chose not to sign, and instead enrolled at the University of Kentucky to play college baseball for the Kentucky Wildcats. He pitched in the bullpen in 2014. Before the start of the 2015 college season, Cody was named an All-American. Cody produced a 4-4 record with a 4.91 ERA and 63 strikeouts over 66 innings in 2015. The Minnesota Twins selected Cody with the 73rd overall selection in the 2015 MLB Draft. Cody and the Twins did not come to terms on a contract, and Cody returned to Kentucky for his senior year. He produced a 6-2 record with a 3.35 ERA and 75 strikeouts in 83 1/3 innings in 2016. The Texas Rangers then selected Cody in the 6th round of the 2016 MLB Draft. Cody signed and made his professional debut with the Spokane Indians. Cody missed the first 3 months of the 2018 season as he tried to rehab through right elbow inflammation. He made 2 rehab outings with the Arizona League Rangers in July, throwing 5 scoreless innings. He underwent Tommy John surgery on July 19, 2018, and missed the remainder of the 2018 season. Cody missed the entire 2019 season as he continued to rehabilitate following surgery. Cody was added to the Rangers' 40-man roster following the 2019 season. On August 20, 2020, Cody was promoted to the major leagues. He made his major league debut the next day against the Seattle Mariners, pitching a scoreless inning of relief. Cody was named the Rangers Player of the Month for September 2020 and finished his first MLB campaign after posting a 1-1 record with a 1.59 ERA and 18 strikeouts over 22 2/3 innings. Cody struggled with a shoulder injury through much of the 2021 season and was designated for assignment and outrighted off the Rangers' active roster at the end of the season. Cody spent 2022 and 2023 playing in the minor leagues. Then in 2024, prior to the start of the season, Cody's minor league contract was purchased by the San Francisco Giants organization. He pitched for 4 teams in the Giants' minor league farm system, accumulating a 6-2 record and 4.88 ERA with 34 strikeouts. Cody was released by the Giants organization at the end of the season. While with the Cavaliers in 2012, Cody made 7 appearances on the mound, compiling a 4-1 record in 31 1/3 innings pitched. He allowed 8 earned runs while striking out 54 with an earned run average of 2.30. Taryn Vavra is an infielder and outfielder who has played for the Baltimore Orioles. Vavra attended Menominee High School, where he played baseball and hockey. In 2015, his senior year, he earned All-State honors in baseball. Vavra enrolled at the University of Minnesota, where he played college baseball for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. In 2018, his junior season, Vavra was a unanimous All-Big Ten first-team selection, alongside earning first-team All-American honors. Following the season, the Colorado Rockies selected Vavra in the 3rd round of the 2018 Major League Baseball draft. Vavra signed with Colorado and made his professional debut with the Boise Hawks of the Low A Northwest League. Vavra spent the 2019 season with the Asheville Tourists of the Single-A South Atlantic League, earning All-Star honors. He was named the South Atlantic League Player of the Month for June after hitting .350. For the season, he hit .318 with 10 home runs, 52 RBIs, and 18 stolen bases, earning the title of South Atlantic League Most Valuable Player. In August of 2020, the Rockies traded Vavra, Tyler Nevin, and a player to be named later to the Baltimore Orioles for Michael Givens. For the 2021 season, he was assigned to the Bowie Bay Sox of the AA Northeast. Over 40 games with Bowie, Vavra batted .248 with 5 home runs and 20 RBI. On November 19, 2021, the Orioles selected Vavra's contract and added him to their 40-man roster to protect him from the Rule 5 draft. He began the 2022 season with the Norfolk Tides of the AAA International League. After 13 games, he was placed on the injured list with a hamstring strain. He returned to play in early June. On July 26, 2022, the Orioles promoted Vavra to the major leagues for the first time. He made his MLB debut on July 29th. On August 1st, Vavra recorded his first career hit, an infield single off of Texas Rangers starter John Gray. On October 5th, the final day of the season, Vavra hit a 3-run home run off of Mitch White for his first career home run. The blast propelled the Orioles to a 5-4 victory over the Toronto Blue Jays. In 2023, Vavra played in 27 games for the Orioles, batting .245 with 5 RBI. While playing for AAA Norfolk, he suffered a right shoulder strain and was placed on the injured list on June 17, 2023. He was pulled off of his rehab assignment on September 7th to undergo further testing on his shoulder and was transferred to the 60-day injured list on September 14th. On November 14th, Vavra was removed from the 40-man roster and sent outright to the AAA Norfolk Tides. Vavra began the 2024 campaign with Norfolk, hitting .269 with 2 home runs and 19 RBI across 31 games. On July 30th, 2024, the Orioles added Vavra to their active roster. He was designated for assignment without appearing in the majors for Baltimore in August. On August 23, 2024, Vavra was claimed off waivers by the Seattle Mariners. In 3 games for the AAA Tacoma Rainiers, he went 2 for 11 with 2 RBI. Vavra was designated for assignment by Seattle on August 31st. He cleared waivers and elected free agency on September 5th. In September of 2024, Vavra signed a minor league contract with the Baltimore Orioles organization. He spent the remainder of the 2024 and the 2025 season bouncing back and forth between the Orioles and the Norfolk Tides. While with the Cavaliers in 2015, Vavra appeared in 5 games with 11 at-bats, collecting 4 hits.
Since 1971, the Eau Claire Cavaliers have long maintained a connection with Major League Baseball. We'll recognize more of that connection between games of the next Cavalier doubleheader. Meanwhile, get out to see a Cavalier game, as you never know which Cavalier player might just become a major leaguer.
Oh, right. Look at you taking the stairs. Who are you?
We're your lungs! We are proud of you for quitting smoking, but you still may be at risk for lung cancer.
A routine cancer scan can detect it early when it's more curable. Good to know. Well, I gotta go somewhere.
So do we.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
You've been tuned to Cavalier Between Games. Stay tuned. Coming up next is Game 2 of today's Cavalier doubleheader.
When tech goes on the fritz and frustration kicks in, Sladen's technology where you trust he can. From nowhere to backups, we've got what you need. Call us up, we'll plant the seed. Sladen's on the way, your heroes in disguise. For businesses large and small, we're the ultimate prize. 715-864-2833, get the IT help you desire. Call 715-864-2833 today.
NLWN-TV presents Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball.
Under the lights, where legends are born, diamond warriors with heart that's worn, uniform shining, proud on the field, a title to win, a promise revealed, every pitch thrown, every swing that we take, together we rise, oh make no mistake, with bats and with balls.
Follow the Cavaliers all season long as they strive for another Chippewa River Baseball League title.
Cavaliers striving, hear the crowd roar, seeking a title, we're hungry for more, every base we run, every cheer that we hear, united we stand, with nothing to fear.
So now, let's go out to the ballpark in today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game.
The stakes, this is our moment, let's make no mistake.
And welcome back to Tom Sippel Field in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility as we're getting ready for Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Cavaliers and the Tilden Tigers. Cavaliers won Game 1 by a score of 12-4, and neither team is overly ready to get started yet, as it's a hot and toasty one here, and I don't know if Jay's been busily writing down lineups. Maybe Dan has his phone ready and we can check weather things. And I'll let Dan do that. I don't. There we go. Oh, Jay's got it. All right, what you got there, meteorologist Jay? Whoops. Try that again.
88, real feel of 92, 86 in the shade. Heat index is 89. Winds are from the south-southwest at 8 up to 13 miles an hour. And I guess 45% is not dry. It's noted as humid.
Okay.
So I messed that up the last time.
Well, at least it's not. Well, they didn't give a dew point. The dew point is the one I'm more used to hearing. I think if we had
65.
60, that is humid, yes. Anything over 60 is pretty darn humid. So it's a hot, sticky one here in Lake Hallie. Actually, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind taking a dip in Lake Hallie right about now. It would feel pretty good. But we're getting ready for Game 2, and I don't know how ready you are, Jay. If you want to give me,
we'll go for it.
I'll go ahead and give the lineup for the Cavaliers, and I'll let you give the lineup for the Tilden Tigers.
Fair enough.
That way you get a chance to finish writing things down. Leading off for the Cavaliers, in center field will be Aiden Pankratz. Batting second at third base is Xavier Bemnister. Batting third at shortstop is Caden Erickson. Batting fourth behind the plate, Sam Knickerbocker. Batting fifth over at first base is Logan Hesselman. Batting sixth out in left field, Ashton Kroll. Batting seventh, and the designated hitter is Cole Timon. Batting eighth at second base, Trent Cornell. And batting ninth, and in right field is Trenton Palmer. On the mound for the Cavaliers is Ladell Torres. And, Jay, you want to give us those Tilden Tigers?
Certainly. Okay, they are the home team in the second game of today's doubleheader. Lucas Steinmetz, the center fielder, is going to lead off. He'll be followed in the second position by first baseman Jacob Lacey. Adam Kraleski is playing shortstop and batting third. Nolan Bears in the cleanup spot at third base. Ethan Westrate in right field, batting fifth. Sixth batter is Jack Gorman, the catcher. Seventh is Brecken Boisvert, the DH. And Cole Leckvin is playing second base and batting eighth. And Caleb Moss rounds out the Tigers lineup, batting ninth and playing in left field. And on the mound for the Tilden Tigers is
Jesse Urbanek.
Okay.
And Jesse Urbanek has a record of 2-0, and in 20 innings pitched, and he has an ERA of 0.45, and in that stretch he has 13 strikeouts. And taking a look at the pitching numbers for Ladell Torres, since it appears though we're going to have a little bit of time, although the Tilden Tigers have now taken the field. Leidel Torres has a record of 1-0 with a save. He has an ERA of 1.80 in 15 innings pitched. And in that stretch, he has 17 strikeouts. And so, Jay is fixing our whiteboard that helps us identify who's doing what out in the field. But as I take a look around, Nolan Byer is playing third, and at shortstop, it's Adam Krajewski. Over at second base, we have Cole Leckvin, and at first base, we have Jacob Lacey.
Shouldn't you have these memorized? You can just go right down the order and tell them what it is.
And we're getting grief from Ryan Bemnister. You know, what he's got to understand is I don't tell him how to manage his team. And Dan asked him, who's on first? And he goes, that guy over there.
Actually, we were noticing the Cavaliers lineup as far as the numbers went, and it's fairly standard. Starts out with 2, number 4, Xavier Bemnister, number 6, Caden Erickson.
Then, where it should be number 8, it's number 35. But if you take the 3 and 5 and add them together, what do you get? 8. And the next batter up is number 10.
Oh, yeah, they're okay. So he had half the lineup in numeric order.
Well, even numeric order.
Even numeric order. There we go.
And we're about ready to get things started. Stepping to the plate for the Cavaliers is Aiden Pankratz. And Pankratz, the first pitch is a ball. Went 0 for 4 in game 1. Here's the pitch. It's a strike called. Here's the wind and the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Ken Stelter now behind the plate. Rick Hansen out on the bases. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So Aiden Pankratz goes down swinging. It's going to bring up Caden Erickson. Erickson went 0 for 2 in game 1. Or no, check that. Xavier Bemnister's at the plate. He went 1 for 3. Erickson's also due up this inning. He's on deck. There's a strike called. No balls and 1 strike. Jesse Urbanek winds and fires. He missed outside with that one. 1-1's the count.
Where was that one?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's outside in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the wind and the pitch. Fouled. Almost took out Caden Erickson in the on-deck circle. And Christina Lynn, the photographer, trying to get pictures.
Nice footwork there by Caden Erickson, just as he does in the infield.
Christina did a little dance move there. No harm done to either of them. There's a pop-up in the infield, moving over and making the catch is Jacob Lacey.
Good.
So 2 down. Erickson coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Line shot for a base hit out into right field. Erickson rounds first, and that'll bring up Sam Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker went 3 for 4 in game 1. Had a couple of RBI.
Let's go, Tilden!
And the pitch is down low. It gets past the catcher, and down to second goes Erickson. That'll go as a pass ball.
Let's go, Tilden! I got one kid over there. Come on, guys! Let's rock!
And the pitch. Ground ball over towards third into left field for a base hit. Erickson rounds third. He's going to come in and score. And Knickerbocker gets an RBI single to left field. And the Cavs take a 1-0 lead. Logan Hesselman comes to the plate. He had a big game in game 1, went 4 for 5, including a home run over the right field fence. Curveball missed outside for ball 1. Oh, and they got him in a rundown. And Bauer is out at first. That goes in as a caught stealing. And that's the third out of the inning. And for the Cavaliers, they do get 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. So we've completed a half inning. It's the Cavaliers 1 and the Tilden Tigers coming to bat on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive, there's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
Marine Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
So we go to the bottom of the first inning. Due up for the Tilden Tigers. Lucas Steinmetz, Jacob Lacey, and Adam Krajewski. Cavaliers defensively very similar to game 1. Bemnister at third, Erickson at short, Cornell at second, Hesselman at first, Knickerbocker behind the plate. Ashton Kroll is out in left field, and Pankratz is in center field, and Palmer is in right field. On the mound, Ladell Torres for the Cavaliers. And leading things off, and Dan's right. Dan said they don't like Ladell Torres' glove. It's got some white showing, which is distracting and looks like a ball. And so he's got to trade gloves. And And they're checking. It's the only other glove he's got is the one he... They don't like all the colors on it. So they're going to see if somebody's got a glove he can use. Yeah. And so he found somebody's glove. And it's the traditional all brown glove. So Liddell Torres to deliver. And the first pitch is low for a ball to Lucas Steinmetz. And the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. There's no mistaking balls and strikes with Kent Stelter back behind the plate. Strike 2 called. There's the wind and the 1-2 pitch. Just a little bit low, 2-2. Steinmetz went 0 for 2 in game 1. Check swing, strike 3 called. So 1 away. It brings up Jacob Lacey. Lacey steps in. He went 0 for 2 in game 1. And there's a strike at the knees. And the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. And the pitch. Ground ball, foul back into the screen. Count holds at 0-2. And there's a pop foul out of play. And the pitch. That's down low. A ball and 2 strikes. Last foul ball temporarily took out our camera looking down the first baseline. We will soldier on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. Brings up Adam Krajewski. And Krajewski went 2 for 2 in the first game. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. There's the wind and the 1-0 pitch. Line shot out into left center field for a base hit. Rounding first, heading to second, and in safely is Adam Krajewski. With a double to center field. It's going to bring up Nolan Byer. Byer went 0 for 4 in the first game. But now he's got a runner at second with 2 down. And the pitch, that just missed the outside corner. And there's a ground ball right back to Torres. Flips it over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So for the Tilden Tigers, they got no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 was left on base. We've played an inning, and it's the Cavaliers 1 and the Tigers nothing on NLWN-TV.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Auto Vision Center in Eau Claire, your source for auto glass repair and replacement. Their quality work comes complete with a lifetime warranty on workmanship. When it comes to windshield repair and replacement, Auto Vision Center provides mobile auto glass services with free estimates. So if your windshield needs help, call Auto Vision Center today. That's Auto Vision Center at 1631 North Claremont in Eau Claire. Call 715-834-5277.
Welcome back to the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility here today at Tom Sippel Field in Hallie Park. And Ryan Bemnister going to go over and check on Rick Olson's work here, getting the camera back in order. And did we get a shot there of Ryan? He stepped away before it was done. So Rick was able to get the technical work finished there, overseen by everything overseen at a Cavs game by Ryan Bemnister, the manager, Mr. Coffee.
And leading things off for the Cavaliers, Logan Hesselman. He's going to be followed by Ashton Kroll and Cole Timon. Like we said, Hesselman went 4 for 5 in game 1. Takes the first one for a strike. And the pitch. That's outside. And that's outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he fouls that one. So it's 2-2. Here's the wind and the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out towards left field. Long run, and making the catch out there is Caleb Moss. He almost overran it. Had to reach back. Brings up Ashton Kroll. He went 0 for 1 in game 1. Came in late in the game and popped to second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch. That's high for a ball. Here's the wind and the pitch. Fly ball out towards center field. And moving over, making the catch is Lucas Steinmetz. Two down for the Cavaliers. Brings up Cole Timon, the designated hitter. Timon had a good game in game one. He went 2 for 3. Picked up an RBI. In fact, picked up a couple of RBI. And the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Strike called. That one caught the outside corner. Timon didn't think so. No balls and 2 strikes. Urbanik winds and fires. It's outside. That's the chase me pitch. Timon wasn't chasing. And the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and the Cavs go down in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played an inning and a half. It's the Cavs 1 and the Tigers nothing on NLWN-TV.
I can't bounce. Okay. Oh my God. Wait, look. Wait, look at me.
Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax has just what you need when you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it. Mom's is open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily and until 9 on Fridays with a complete breakfast menu. Lunch includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, and burgers, along with Mom's comfort food favorites, and don't forget dinner on Fridays with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee always hot, the breakfast always delicious, and lunch puts a smile on your face. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax.
And welcome back to Sippel Field in Lake Hallie and the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility. I am thankful for this awning we have. We do have a little bit of a breeze coming through, which does make this somewhat tolerable. I want to put heavy emphasis on somewhat.
Right, and the sun is gradually moving this way, so have some shade yet, but...
Well, we were just looking at the Cavalier photographer, Christina Laurie, and she's developing pretty good sunburn. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Ethan Westrate. He did not have a plate appearances in game 1. He'll be followed by Jack Gorman and Brecken Boivert. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Westrate has a .250 batting average. And strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for Ladell Torres. So Jack Gorman steps to the plate. He went 0 for 4 in game 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The pitch from Torres. Strike on the inside corner. He had that breaking ball. Just caught the corner. Right at the letters. No balls, 2 strikes. Torres winds and delivers. Fly ball, foul out of play on the right side. Over to where the vehicles are parked. I think where Dan and I are parked is far enough away.
I know I'm good. I'm way down there. So
ground ball, fair ball down the third baseline. He rounds first, and he's going to hold up there. So Jack Gorman with a single down the left field line. And we do have a courtesy runner, and that is Sam Brzezina. And the throw over to first, and Brzezina's back in safely. Brecken Boivert at the plate, and there's a called strike. Boivert went 1 for 3 in game 1. He's a designated hitter in this game. Strike 2 called. 1 out. Torres at the belt, and he delivers, and check swing fouled out of play. And Lidel Torres didn't like the ball he had. They gave him a new one. He didn't like it either.
Seems to be doing okay with the glove that's not his, though.
Especially in the last inning.
Yep.
Oh, Dan goes, maybe those are left-handed baseballs, and Torres is a righty. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Threw the fastball right by him. Brings up Cole Lekvin. Lekvin had a pretty good game in game 1. Went 2 for 3. And the pitch. That's outside for a ball. And the pitch. Strike called. Torres winds and fires. Strike called. A ball and 2 strikes to Cole Lekvin. And the pitch. Check swing down low. The runner's going, and that is a ball. The home plate umpire didn't call ball or strike for a long time, which meant Sam Knickerbocker didn't know what to do with it. And down to second goes Brzezina. And there's strike 3 called. So, strikeout number 5 for Lidel Torres. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And we have played 2 innings. And it's the Cavaliers 1 and the Tilden Tigers nothing on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 15th, when the Cavaliers take on the Augusta Athletics from Carson Park in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:30 p.m. That's Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 15th on NLWN-TV.
Get in touch with the roots of the Chippewa Valley at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Located in Eau Claire's Carson Park, with a mission of connecting people to their community and inspire curiosity. From reinventing the Chippewa Valley, a century of change in farm life, the Farmhouse Theater, along with the Wisconsin Logging Museum and Logging Camp. Also, the Chippewa Valley Museum features special temporary exhibits and traveling exhibits, as well as web exhibits. The Chippewa Valley Museum is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Call for more information at 715-834-7871.
And the Chippewa Valley Museum would like to invite you to bring a chair or maybe a blanket. Join them Sunday for music on the lawn from 2 to 3 p.m. right outside the museum. Next Sunday, they present Chivaka featuring Sue Orfield. If you want more information, call 715-834-7871. To take us through the middle innings, here's Jay Fall.
Thank you, Rick Olson, Trent Cornell, Trenton Palmer, and top of the order with Aiden Pancrantz, 2 up for the Cavaliers. As we begin the top of the third, Trent Cornell was 1 for 4 in the first game. And strike 1.
Both pitchers seem to have their opposing hitters a little off balance. We'll see if it stays that way second time through the lineup.
Jesse Urbanek winds, delivers. That ball hit well out into left center. Fielding it is Lucas Steinmetz, and we start off with a base hit. Trent Cornell has 1 for this game now, 2. Trenton Palmer, number 9 batter for the Cavs, now up. He was 1 of 3 with a run in the first game. First at bat here in the nightcap. That one low for ball 1.
I have a tough time calling it the nightcap when it's gazillion degrees outside, blast furnace heat. Sun is shining brightly. Not much night about it. Throw over to first.
And Cornell gets back. Yeah, I thought the same thing once that came out of my mouth.
Now, don't you hate it when you can't pull that back in?
There's a lot of stuff. And Cornell going. He heads to second, and they bobble the ball away, and he got there in time. So Trent Cornell's got a stolen base. And Trenton Palmer back in the batter's box. Soon here. 2 balls, no strikes. Cornell with a lead at second. Urbanek catches the outside corner with strike 1. 2 balls and a strike.
Kent Stelter is a little more generous with those corners than Rick Hansen was in game 1.
That pitch fouled back behind the Tilden dugout.
But that'll make the batters have to come up and be swinging their bats, and this game will move along a little better, hopefully.
Urbanek looks back at second, throws a pitch way outside for ball 3. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Palmer, a left-handed hitter. That last pitch would have been behind a right-handed hitter.
Urbanek staring down Cornell, and then with the pitch, that one back into the screen. Well to the right of our camera covering first base, so good on that one. And payoff pitch again goes to that fouled back to the backstop, just to the left of the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility here at Tom Sippel Field.
At least we have a heavy-duty screen right in front of us.
Yes. No flinching like at home. And that ball hit into left field, bounces in front of Caleb Moss. Rounding third, or up to third, is Trent Cornell. And that's a base hit for Trenton Palmer. Nobody out, top of the order for the Cavaliers. It's Aiden Pankratz who struck out in the first inning. Runners on the corners for the Cavaliers. That pitch hit into foul territory. A couple of players going for it, and it gets outside the glove of Ethan Westrate. So that will remain a foul ball and strike one.
Now in the majors, they count that as an error. But
Aiden Pankratz. And headed to second was Trenton Palmer, and got there plenty of time.
That's the runners on the corners play.
So now the runners are on second and third. Pankratz with a 1-1 count. Urbanek delivers that one low in the dirt for ball two. Two balls, one strike.
Jesse Urbanek has only given up 3 walks in his 20 innings pitched so far. Well, let's call it 22 innings pitched.
And that ball hit to the second base area, and a quick throw over as the first out for the Cavaliers. Cole Leckman over to Jacob Lacey for the putout.
However, Trent Cornell came in to score. So it's an RBI ground out for Aiden Pankratz.
All right. And it's 2-0 Cavaliers. Xavier Bemnister flew out to the second base area in the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. So Trenton Palmer on third base. Bemnister with an opportunity to widen the gap here for the Cavaliers. Urbanek delivers up over the top of the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility and out of play. Oh, 2 the count. Urbanek delivers that one. High and away, ball one. 1-2. Urbanek takes a quick look over to third, delivers. That one outside for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out for the Cavs. And that pitch just caught the outside corner for strike 3.
Xavier Bemnister knew it as he walked away, too. He knew he watched a good one go by.
So Caden Erickson comes to the plate. He had a base hit in the first inning and then got to second on a pass ball.
Anything that could incriminate you.
And that pitch caught the outside corner for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ball fouled back over the Cavaliers' dugout on the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Cavs in their top of the third inning. That pitch well outside for ball 1. One and two. Jesse Urbanek. Quick check over to third, delivers. That ball hit well out into center field, and getting under it to retire the Cavaliers, Lucas Steinmetz.
That was a nice running catch by Lucas Steinmetz.
So the Cavaliers score a run on 2 hits. There were no errors by the Tigers, and there was 1 base runner left. Score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 2, the Tilden Tigers 0 on NLWN-TV.
Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas, is your destination for your next fishing or hunting adventure. With 20 rooms available including condos and RV spots, Sunset House Motel and RV Park is the place where outdoor sports people stay when they're looking for fishing and hunting adventure. Sunset House Motel and RV Park is located only a few blocks from the dock and is within walking distance to all the local restaurants. Call them at 956-944-2182 to book your stay. That's Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas.
Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there. Call 608-462-067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
Coming up on the Tilden Tigers, bottom of the third. 9th batter Caleb Moss starts out, followed by the top of the order Lucas Steinmetz and Jacob Lacey. Coming to the plate, Caleb Moss. He's playing left field.
And a shout out to our viewers in New Zealand, of all places. Kiza, welcome to watching Cavalier baseball on NLWN-TV.
Torres delivers that one low, gets away from Knickerbocker, but no base runners to contend with.
For a hockey goalie, that would have gone through the 5-hole. Dan knows all about that.
The 5-hole.
Yeah, that's one of his weak spots.
I like it right.
Torres delivers that ball. Fouled over the top of the Tilden Tigers dugout. Out of play.
1-2 the count.
Torres' pitch is low and inside, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2. And Knickerbocker fires down to first. First out for the Tilden Tigers. Brings up the top of the order. Lucas Steinmetz is the center fielder. He struck out as the leadoff batter in this second game, we'll call it. Torres delivers that one at the knees or below the knees for...
That was close.
Torres winds, throws. That one low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Check swing, that pitch low. Ball 3.
Steinmetz struck out looking his first time up.
And that pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. That pitch fouled back to the backstop. Brings up a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for the Tigers. Torres delivers. That's ball 4 and a free base for Lucas Steinmetz.
That's the first free pass given up by Liddell Torres.
Brings up the first baseman, Jacob Lacey, in the second position in the Tigers lineup. Throw back to first. Steinmetz is safe. The pitch hit out into short left field. Going to be a base hit for Jacob Lacey. So Liddell Torres dealing with runners on first and second, and it's Adam Kraleski, the shortstop. First pitch down the middle for strike 1. Torres took a quick look back at Steinmetz. He's trying to lead at second. We'll take another look. Torres throws that one down the middle, strike 2, 0-2 the count. 1 out. Cavaliers lead the Tilden Tigers 2-0 in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. And that ball hit right up the middle. And they hold up Steinmetz.
Cavs caught a break there because Pankratz kind of overran the ball while it was on the ground, and had Steinmetz continued to run, I think he would have had a pretty good shot at scoring.
So that brings up the cleanup hitter, Nolan Bayer, who was thrown out at first in the first inning. And that ball hit into center field. Getting under it and grabbing it is Pankratz. And that will be a sacrifice flies. Run comes in.
So the Tigers are on the board. Jacob Lacey also moved over to third. Kraski stayed at first.
Now coming to bat, Ethan Westrate. He's playing right field, struck out looking in the second. And throw over to first. Runner got back. It's Kraleski. Pitch delivered, swung on and missed. Strike 1. That pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs for the Tilden Tigers. And they've closed the lead that the Cavaliers have to 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Torres finds a sign he likes, and that ball hit into short right field. That is going to be a base hit that scores Westrate. And we're now tied at 2. Korleski moves over to third. And the batter, Jack Gorman, the catcher.
Just a little Texas leaguer that time by Westrate.
And that pitch right down the middle, even on a check swing, strike one.
Gorman singled his last time up.
That pitch outside and low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a rundown at second. And he's still running. And they got him.
Now I want to find out, since they were in the middle of a rundown, if that run is going to count. I believe the run counts.
Okay, so the Tilden Tigers take the lead with 3 runs on 3 hits and no errors by the Cavaliers, and they had no base runners left. Score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. The Tilden Tigers 3, the Eau Claire Cavaliers 2 on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-2 invites you to join us in our time machine and journey back to the 1860s for some vintage baseball with the Menominee Blue Caps. Our next broadcast will be on Monday, August 17th, as the Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers, the Sand Creek Nine, and the St. Croix Steps from an old-fashioned county fair in Cameron, Wisconsin. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. That's Vintage Baseball, Monday, August 17th on NLWN-2.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
Welcome back to the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility today at Tom Sippel Field in Hallie Park, Lake Hallie. Jay Fall, Rick Olson, Dan Petshaw, and John Fellants with you. John on the camera, Dan on the computer. The Cavaliers have fallen behind by a run, 3-2 to the Tilden Tigers. And to bat for the Cavaliers, Knickerbocker, Hesselman, and Kroll. Knickerbocker got caught stealing in the first inning. That pitch hits it toward second base. The throw to first in time. That's Lekvin to Lacey for out number 1. Now coming back, Logan Hesselman, the first baseman. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I misspoke. Knickerbocker actually had a base hit. It was Bauer, his pinch runner, that got caught stealing. So, no balls, 1 strike to Logan Hesselman. Hesselman swung at that one on the end of the bat. Foul for strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball hit into right field. Getting underneath it is Ethan Westrate for out number 2.
Looked good when it left the bat, just didn't have enough carry to it.
Brings up Ashton Kroll. He flew out to center the last time he was up in the second inning. We're in the top of the fourth. That pitch high and away for ball one.
That was a tough pitch to watch.
That pitch fouled back.
It was right about the same place, too. And this time he didn't watch it.
The pitch down the middle from Urbanek. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cavs have 2 outs. We're in the top of the fourth. Ball hit out into short right field, and Kroll comes up with a base hit.
Fisted a little Texas leaguer out into right field that time.
Brings up the designated hitter Cole Timon, who struck out in the second inning when he was up last. Cavs trail in game 2 to the Tilden Tigers 3-2. 3-run third inning for the Tigers. Got them the lead. Urbanek high and away for ball one. Kroll on first. A little bit of a lead. Urbanek delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind the pitch that time.
Throw back to first. Kroll gets back safely. Urbanek to Lacey. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Urbanek just caught the inside corner. Strike 2.
Timon didn't like that one. He was backing out on it.
And Urbanek ready, fires, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that retires the Cavaliers in the 4th inning. So no runs on a hit. There were no errors, and 1 runner left. Score at the end of 3.5 innings of play. The Tilden Tigers lead the Eau Claire Cavaliers 3-2 in Game 2 of this doubleheader, and you're watching it on NLWN-TV.
When you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it, rest assured, you can still get that meal by going to Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax. Mom's is open daily, serving breakfast and lunch, and don't forget dinner on Friday nights with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee is always hot, the breakfast is always delicious, and lunch will put a smile on your face and in your stomach. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub.
In November of 2018, our daughter Jana passed away. The outpouring of support was unbelievable. Support that we received inspired us to start a foundation called the Jana Kelly Memorial Foundation. And through that foundation,
we've given back in a lot of different ways, through projects, through different other charities that we've supported. We like to help Humane Association, and the Ronald McDonald House is something that's very near and dear to us. We've also recently, this last year, we actually built a tiny house. It's really exciting to be able to give back in different ways.
to learn more or to help financially, find us on Facebook or www.janakelly.com.
Sure to join us on Monday, August 17th on NLWN-2 as we bring you vintage baseball featuring the Menominee Blue Caps. The Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers, the Sand Creek 9, and the St. Croix Steps in an old-fashioned county fair just outside of Cameron. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. Monday, August 17th, NLWN-2. First pitch, ball goes to the backstop.
This again is Jack Gorman, who was at bat when Westrate got caught in that rundown and allowed that run to score.
And again, the ball bounces off the plate this time and back toward us. 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch, high and inside, 3-0 to Jack Gorman. And ball 4 gets him a free base.
Second walk given up by Ladell Torres, and we have a courtesy runner coming in for Gorman again, and it's Sam Brazina.
So Breckenboiver, the designated hitter, shows bunt, goes off his bat, and toward the backstop. Ball 1.
Boivert struck out his first time up.
Torres looking to do that again. Throw goes back to second. Brazina gets back safely. Throw again. Ball gets loose. But Brazina's going to stay put at first.
He had to dive back into the base, which really didn't give him much of a chance to try for second when the ball snuck past Hesselman, who got on it right away.
And that ball over the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Tilden bench and fans all wondered about that one. Going inside and grabbing it is Knickerbocker and made sure that Brazina didn't go anywhere. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs for the Tigers. Ball tipped back to the on-deck circle. Ladell Torres on the mound for the Cavs. 2-2 the count. Still no outs for the Tigers. And that ball hit well out to right center field or right field. It is gone. A 2-run homer for Brecken Boivert, who is struck out the first time he was up, but now has stretched the Tigers' lead to 5-2.
That's his first home run of the season. He also has a triple this year.
Cole Ekman, the former Cavalier, now at bat, right down the middle for strike 1. He struck out looking the last time he was up in the second inning. That ball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one caught the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still no outs. Tilden Tigers 5-2 lead over the Eau Claire Cavaliers. That pitch low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing, but low. Full count now. to Cole Lekvin. Torres winds, delivers. Ball hit over to Erickson. Erickson's throw over to Hesselman in time. Or no, gets by Hesselman. So an error charge to Logan Hesselman. And that ball hit back to Torres. Torres throws over to Hesselman. For out number one. That was Caleb Moss. He struck out in the third inning. Now Lucas Steinmetz, the top of the order, coming up for the Tilden Tigers. Steinmetz struck out in the first, walked in the third.
And then came around and scored a run.
Yep. 5-2 Tigers in the second game of today's doubleheader. Torres right down the middle, strike one. Torres, ball hit back to him, and it goes by, but Erickson knocks it down, but no throw on that. That is going to get Lekvin in for the third run of the inning for the Tigers. Jacob Lacey, the first baseman, coming to bat now. He had a single to left in the third inning and struck out in the first. Tigers lead the Cavaliers 6-2. Torres delivers. Ball gets in between in the gap in second base, and
that's going to bring Ryan Bemnister out. We do have some activity going on in the Cavalier bullpen. And James Schutte warming up.
Join us this coming Wednesday on NLWN-TV as we bring you the Eau Claire Cavaliers hosting the Augusta Athletics in a CRBL matchup from Carson Park. It'll be a special day at the ballpark in addition to this game being Fan Appreciation Day. Game will be sponsored by Midwest Family, Eau Claire, Micon Cinemas, Madison Street Auto Body, and Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Coverage begins at 6:30 with the In the Dugout show, followed by all the live play-by-play action. That's the Cavaliers hosting Augusta Wednesday night here on NLWN-TV. Well, there's one out, runners on first and second, and Adam Krajewski comes up. He's 2 for 2 so far in today's game. Had a single to center and scored a run in the third, and also hit a double out to left center. Torres' pitch right down the pipe for strike one. Outside and low, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball gets loose, but Knickerbocker gets on top of it, gets it back to Torres. Runners stay put. 2 back-to-back 3-run innings for the Tilden Tigers. They lead 6-2. Got just 1 out. Torres delivers. That one just outside for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Torres delivers that one low, and the walk for Krajewski. That loads the bases, and the cleanup batter, Nolan Byer, the third baseman, is coming up. He had a sac fly to left that gave him an RBI in the third inning, and he was thrown out at first. First pitch, a strike down the middle. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Nolan Byer. Torres delivers. That one low, gets away, and Knickerbocker gets on top of it. Torres there to cover. Runners stay put. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torres winds, delivers, hit out to left field. Getting under it is Kroll, gets just behind Kroll to the fence. Scoring are Steinmetz and Lacey. Krajewski holds at third base. And the Tigers stretch their lead, and they just have 1 out. Double to left field. We're going to clean the plate off.
And Ryan Bemnister coming out, and that means a pitching change. And we'll get that figured out for you right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
Gerald the Fish. What about, like, Joaquin Bartholomew?
Joaquin Bartholomew.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. Joaquin Bartholomew. How did you think of that?
I have no idea. Since we gave him that title, he should honestly be the king of the pond.
King of the pond.
Yeah.
He's out there somewhere.
For real.
You want this one?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
All right.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
James Schutte on the mound now for the Cavaliers.
Numbers for Ladell Torres. He went 3 1/3 innings, gave up 8 runs, 7 of which were earned on 9 hits, struck out 6 and walked 3.
Ethan Westrate now the batter. Westrate was caught in that rundown between first and second in the last inning, the third inning, and struck out looking in the second. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike two. Krajewski at third, Byer at second. Schutte checks third, sends the pitch in. That one high for ball two. Two balls, 2 strikes.
He almost got that one to break down in. That was close.
That pitch low and away for ball 3. We have a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch from Schutte. Delivers. And that one caught the outside corner for a called third strike. That's 2 outs. And so that will bring up Jack Gorman again. He walked earlier in the inning and had a single to left. Runner still on second and third. The pitch in from Schutte. Got the outside corner. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the second pitch goes, or the next pitch goes right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That pitch wide on the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild. 2 runners on. Outside pitch for ball 3.
That one was very close.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ball is hit out. Pankratz gets under it, and the side is retired.
It was deep, but not quite enough.
So the Tilden Tigers score 5 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left. Score at the end of 4 complete innings of play is the Eau Claire Cavaliers 2, the Tilden Tigers 8. You're watching it on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Marine Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Top of the 5th inning now. The Eau Claire Cavaliers coming to bat. It's Cornell, Palmer, and Pankratz.
Cavaliers need to make a little noise this inning. Close up that gap a bit. Make this a doable thing.
So Trent Cornell, 1 for 1 today.
Or at least in this game.
Yeah, stolen base he had.
And a run scored.
Yep, one ball, no strikes. Urbanek delivers, and the ball tipped back toward the Cavs on-deck circle. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch, shoulder high, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Urbanek delivers. That one caught the outside corner. Strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that ball hit foul down the third base line.
Cornell had the right idea that time. That was just about 2-3 feet foul down the line. That one might have had ideas about extra bases.
Jesse Urbanek delivers. That one caught the outside corner for strike 3.
That's the 5th strikeout for Jesse Urbanek.
Trenton Palmer, the right fielder, now comes to bat. He had a base hit to left in the 3rd inning and stole a base. Jesse Urbanek, clear base paths to work with, and that ball hit out into center field, drops into the gap, short center, and that's a base hit for Trenton Palmer. He's 2 for 2 in the 2nd game today. Now to the top of the order, Aiden Pankratz, the center fielder.
Pankratz is due. He went 0 for 4 in game 1 and 0 for 2 in this game. 0 for 6 on the day.
Ball thrown back toward first. Trenton Palmer gets back safely. And the ball hit again into the short left field. We have back-to-back base hits. So Palmer goes to second. Pankratz gets a base hit, and Xavier Bemnister also due. He flew out to the second base area and struck out looking, and his 2 at-bats here in the 2nd game. That pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 8-2, Tilden Tigers leading the Eau Claire Cavaliers in game 2 of today's doubleheader. And that ball hit out into center field, and it drops in the gap in between right and center. So another base hit for the Cavs.
Palmer had to hold at second because he didn't know if anybody was going to get there to catch it. So the Cavs have the sacks full.
With 1 out, and stepping up, Caden Erickson, the shortstop. He had a base hit and scored a run in the 1st and flew out to center. Caden Erickson exchanging some pleasantries with Jack Gorman, the catcher for the Tigers. And we're ready to go. And right down the middle for strike 1 to Caden Erickson. That ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cavaliers have a 6-run gap to close. Low and away. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. And again, pitch in the same place by Urbanik. Brings up ball 3. 3 balls and a strike.
I think he broke his bat.
Yep, and ball tossed to second, throw to first, not in time. And coming in, Trenton Palmer to score.
So Erickson's on a fielder's choice. The out at second, and then the run scores on the error.
So that brings up Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher. And the first pitch of ball. Two balls, no strikes to Sam Knickerbocker.
Erickson also got an RBI on that. The first run that came in was an RBI for Erickson. The second run that came in on the error.
And Knickerbocker, a short hit over to second base, the throw to first, and got him. So the Cavaliers do close the gap. They have 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. Score at the end of 4.5 innings of play. The Tilden Tigers 8, the Eau Claire Cavaliers 4. Game 2 of a doubleheader on NLWN-TV.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive, there's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
Welcome back to the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility today at Sippel Field in Hallie Park in Lake Hallie. As we go into the bottom of the 5th inning, the Eau Claire Cavaliers trail the Tilden Tigers by a score of 8-4. Due up, Boivert, Lekvin, and Moss. Boivert is the designated hitter. He struck out in the 2nd inning and had a 2-run homer in the last inning in the big 5th inning for the Tigers.
I guess that would have been the 4th inning, but
4th inning, sorry, yeah.
But I guess that's what you call a designated hit by the designated hitter.
Yeah. James Schutte on the mound delivers the first pitch, which is a strike on the inside corner. Shooty winds, delivers. That one fouled back into the backstop.
Again, I'm glad we have that screen in front of us. That one might have played footsie with you, Jay.
Yeah, that one was on my side. Shooty throws and a hit to second base, and the throw to first in time, so that's Leckvin to Lacey.
No.
Nope, sorry.
Sorry,
let's go.
Time.
Cornell to Hesselman. Turned the board too early.
But you knew you wanted to talk about Cole Leckman, who comes to the plate.
Right, and he struck out looking and got on an error. And the pitch, low and outside, ball one. That pitch low, 2-0. 3-0, okay. And Leckvin gets on, base on balls. Brings up Caleb Moss, the left fielder for the Tigers. He struck out and was thrown out at first. So Leckvin with a lead. Shooty will deliver. That pitch fouled down the third base line, stayed inside the fence. Throw back to first. Leckvin gets back. Shooty winds and throws. That pitch inside. That pitch swung on, hit to Erickson. Erickson mishandles it, and Steinmetz gets on base, or Moss does, sorry.
Then it moves Leckvin over to second. It's a second error on the Cavaliers.
One ball.
Steinmetz show bunt on that last one.
And that pitch outside for ball two. 2-0. Shooty. That pitch low and away. Or a strike, okay. Shooty checks back at second. Ball bunted, and play not made. Runners advance. So the bases are loaded with no outs, and Jacob Lacey, who is 2 for 3 today, 2 base hits, scored 2 runs, and struck out in the first.
Jay, the scoreboard operator is way off base. It's 1 out. And there's now 1 ball, no strikes.
Schutte delivers. That one fouled into the backstop. Strike two.
No, 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Not real well. No. And that pitch fouled over the fence down along the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch down the first base line and hit fair. Coming in, Cole Leckman and Caleb Moss. And headed for home plate is Lucas Steinmetz. So a 3-run double. Or a triple. How are you scoring?
It's a double.
Double, okay.
To right field, and then he went to third on the play.
Okay. Now batting Krajewski. And first pitch is a strike.
Nick Rooney is in for him.
One ball, one strike to Nick Rooney. And that one caught the outside corner for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rooney. 1 out. And the Tigers lead 11-4. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The second out. And Nolan Byer coming up to bat. He was thrown out at first in the first inning. Hit a sac fly to left field for an RBI in the third inning and had a double in the last inning. Takes ball 1. Schutte winds, delivers. Hit out into left center. That scores Jacob Lacey. And in standing up with a double to left field. And it's now 12-4. And we will have a pinch runner. Parker White goes out for Nolan Byer. Twelve to 4 Tigers, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So for the Tigers, 3 runs in the third, 5 runs in the fourth, 4 runs here in the fifth. That pitch wide and low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. That pitch just above the letters high for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball hit down to third base. Bemnister fires over to first, and time to Hesselman. And that ends the 5th inning for the Tigers. So they score 4 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. Score at the end of 5 complete innings of play. The Tilden Tigers 12, the Eau Claire Cavaliers 4. You're watching it on NLWN-2.
Auto Vision Center in Eau Claire, your source for auto glass repair and replacement. Their quality work comes complete with a lifetime warranty on workmanship. When it comes to windshield repair and replacement, Auto Vision Center provides mobile auto glass services with free estimates. So if your windshield needs help, call Auto Vision Center today. That's Auto Vision Center at 1631 North Claremont in Eau Claire. Call 715-834-5277.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Welcome back to the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility here at Sippel Field. And to take us home here in the last couple innings of Game 2, here's Rick Olson.
Well, Jay, you left me with a little work to do here.
Well,
Cavs trailing by 8 in the 6th inning. Due up for the Cavaliers this inning, we have Logan Hesselman, Ashton Kroll, and Cole Timon. Hesselman's 0 for 2 in this game. He had a big game in Game 1, and he could really help things out with a good start here. There's a fly ball out into center field, and Lucas is over, and Lucas Steinmetz is over and makes a catch. So Hesselman has spread the love around. He's now flown out to left, to right, and out of center. Coming up is Ashton Kroll. Kroll is 1 for 2 in Game 2. There's a fly ball deep left field. That's back. It's back, and it's foul. He hit it hard. And there's a fly ball out into left field. Coming in, and they're not going to get to it. And Ashton Kroll drops one into the Bermuda Triangle, and he's on with a base hit. You know, if you're way behind and you need to get some runs in, you got to make some hits like that. And I think we're going to get a pinch runner. Aiden Ecker coming in to run for Kroll. Ecker got a save in Game 1. Cole Timon steps to the plate. Timon's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. There's a pop foul out of play on the right side. Throw over to first, and Ecker's back. Ecker takes his lead. That's high and inside for a ball. And there's a fly ball foul off the right side, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's a high pop foul, drifting back out of play. Behind the Cavalier dugout. Count holds at 1-2. Here's the up, throw over to first and back in time. And they threw the ball away, going back to the pitcher, and Ecker's going to go down to second. And that's going to be an error on the first baseman and making a throw to the pitcher that was not where it belonged. One and 2 is the count. Check swing outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 is the count. There's a foul off the behind the Cavalier dugout. Umpire needs a baseball or 2 or 3. Trent Cornell brings a couple out, and so do the Tigers. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cole Timon. Aiden Ecker on second. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Cole Timon didn't like that one. That's going to bring up Trent Cornell. He's 1 for 2 in game 2. Single to center field, came around, scored a run, and also struck out looking. And there's a foul ball off the right side. Jesse Urbanik has gone the distance so far. And the pitch. There's a ground ball over to third. Picks it up, throws it over to first. It's in time. And that'll do it for the Cavaliers. They pick up no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and 1 was left on base. So we've played 5.5. There was an error on that. So 1 error. And it's the Tilden Tigers 12, Cavaliers 4 on NLWN-TV.
Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there. Call 608-468-2067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 15th, when the Cavaliers take on the Augusta Athletics from Carson Park in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:30 p.m. That's Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 15th on NLWN-TV.
So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for the Tilden Tigers, Jack Garman, Brecken Boivert, and Cole Leckman. Gorman is 1 for 2 He singled to left, drew a walk, and then flew out to center field. James Schutte on the mound in relief. And the first pitch is fisted down first, and it rolled just foul. Jack Gorman, the catcher for the Tigers. And the pitch. There's a strike called. No balls, 2 strikes. There's the wind and the 0-2 pitch. That one just missed outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's popped foul out of play. And there's a ground ball. It was foul. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. And that got him right in the keister. Yeah, he won't be sitting easy tonight.
In fact, they're going to send Sam Brazina in to run for him.
Well, yeah. So Sam Brazina is the courtesy runner for Jack Gorman. Brecken Boivert at the plate. Pitches outside. He's 1 for 3, but it was a big one. It was a 2-run home run over the right field fence. And a swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Brazina with a lead. That's inside for a ball. And the pitch. Swung on a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big swing that time by Boivert. Cole Leckman on deck. That's outside for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 3. That's the second strikeout for James Schutte. I checked that. There's the 3rd strikeout for Schutte. One out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Cole Leckman. Throw over to first. Sam Brazina back in safely. And the pitch, that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. And there's a strike called. 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a strike called. So Lekvin goes down looking. And it's going to bring up Caleb Moss. And he hits a foul ball off the left side. No balls and a strike. There's a ground ball over towards second, and it gets bobbled by Cornell. So that's going to be an error on Cornell. It takes us back to the top of the order, Lucas Steinmetz. Steinmetz is 2 for 3. Infield hit and a bunt single. There's a fly ball out towards left field. Foul, and it's out of play. Mason Yarrington playing first base for the Cavaliers. There's a shot out towards center field. Pankratz back, and he makes the catch. So, no runs on no hits. There was 1 Cavalier error and 2 left on base. So we have played 6.5, or check that, we've played 6. And it's the Tilden Tigers 12, Cavaliers 4 on NLWN-TV.
Get in touch with the roots of the Chippewa Valley at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Located in Eau Claire's Carson Park, with a mission of connecting people to their community and inspire curiosity. From reinventing the Chippewa Valley, a century of change in farm life, the Farmhouse Theater, along with the Wisconsin Logging Museum and Logging Camp. Also, the Chippewa Valley Museum features special temporary exhibits and traveling exhibits, as well as web exhibits. The Chippewa Valley Museum is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Call for more information at 715-834-7871.
And the Chippewa Valley Museum wants to invite you to bring a chair or a blanket and join them on Sunday for Music on the Lawn from 2 to 3 p.m. right outside the museum. Next Sunday, they're going to present Chivaka, featuring Sue Orfield. For more information, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, but I think I've got it right. For more information, call the museum at 715-834-7871. Cavaliers down to their last chance here in the top of the 7th inning. Due up for the Cavs. Actually, part of the lineup that they don't mind seeing come up. I don't know whether it's 8 runs worth of part of the lineup, but we have Palmer leading things off, followed by Pankratz and Bemnister. And just in case we get fortunate with them, Erickson and Knickerbocker and Hesselman. Well, probably Yarrington, although Hesselman might re-enter. And this is Brayton Tillman coming in for Palmer. And the first pitch to Tillman is Low for a ball. That was low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a chopper out in front of the plate, foul. Two balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And the pitch. Fly ball out into center field. It's carrying. And way back, and he can't make the catch out there by the warning track. And Tillman's going to check in at second. That's going to be an error out there on center fielder Luke Steinmetz. Steinmetz got kind of turned around. And that ball carried a little further than he thought it was going to, and he did get under it, make an attempt, and fell over and dropped the ball. Aiden Pankratz at the plate, and he watches strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fly ball towards right field, hooking, and it drops in fair. And that's going to be a base hit for Pankratz. So now we have runners on the corners with nobody out. Xavier Bemnister coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3 in this game. He was also 1 for 3 in game 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Took a good cut at that one. No balls, 1 strike. Chops that one foul. It's 0-2. Throw over to first. And back in safely is Pankratz. That was pretty close. Oh, and 2 is the count. And the pitch. There's a shot out into center field for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. And Bemnister with an RBI single. And they throw the ball away. And moving over to third is Pankratz. So Bemnister is going to get an RBI single to center field. And that scores Tillman. And both runners advance on the error. And there's a fly ball out into center field. Steinmetz back. He makes the catch this time, but it's a sacrifice fly. As Pankratz comes in to score. And Bemnister moves over to third. 1 out. Two runs in for the Cavs. There's a ground ball over towards second. High hop, and it goes out into right field. Knickerbocker gets a base hit on that. You can't charge Brazina with an error. And we have a courtesy runner coming in for Knickerbocker. That's Bauer. And Yarrington is going to hit. And the pitch. That's low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go, Cavs. Here we go.
12-7. Throw over to first. Back in safely. Is Brighton Bauer running for Knickerbocker. That's high for a ball. It's swing and a miss for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Mason Yarrington. Yarrington still looking for his first hit of the season. He's had 7 at-bats. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Yarrington. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Yarrington goes down looking. That's going to bring up Ashton Kroll. Kroll is 2 for 3 in this game. He re-entered after Ecker ran for him. And that's a strike called on the outside corner. So Ashton Kroll represents the final chance for the Cavaliers. Urbanek delivers. That's high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down. And the 1-1 pitch. That's down low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first is Brighton Bauer. And throw over to first. Bauer's back. And the pitch. Hard shot over to short. Throw to second in time, and that's going to do it. In game 2, the Cavaliers come up a little short. The Cavs get no run, or check that, 1, 2, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were a couple of errors by the Tigers, and they left 1 on base. So the final score is the Tilden Tigers 12, Cavaliers 7, and we'll have all the information about it on Talkin' Baseball on NLWN-TV.
You've been watching Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball on NLWN-TV. This copyrighted presentation has been a production of the Northern Light Webcasting Network in conjunction with the Eau Claire Cavaliers and is intended for the enjoyment of the viewing and listening audience. Any broadcast, rebroadcast, or reproduction in any form, without the express written consent of the Northern Light Webcasting Network LLC and the Eau Claire Cavaliers is prohibited. Stay tuned. Coming up next is Talkin' Baseball, with a look back at today's game. Time out for Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. And now, back out to the ballpark.
And we're back here at Carson Park. No, we're not. We're at Tom Sippel Field here in Lake Hallie. And we are... Cavaliers fall in Game 2 by a score of 12-7, and we're trying to get a microphone over here to talk to Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister. And, well, Game 1 was a lot of fun. Game 2 was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, we just had some bad luck in the second game, and they had some timely hitting, and that's what baseball's like. So 1-1.
And they hit it where the Cavs weren't, and it wasn't that they were overpowering with the exception of one, and they just hit it in the holes.
Yeah. So, I mean, Torres battled for us in the second game, and Shooty came out and gave us a good 3 innings there, so that's nice to see after those guys having long breaks. So, yeah, is what it is.
And in Game 1, Milner did a really nice job. Aiden Ecker came in. It looked like Andrew Milner got a little tired, and that partially could be the heat. And then Ecker came in and picked up his 3rd save in 3 appearances. Those are the kinds of numbers that we like to see.
Yeah, it's good to see that, and it's nice to get those boys out there for a win and stuff, and yeah, it was good.
And hey, you went 1-1 against the team with the top record in the CRBL. Nothing to be ashamed of about that.
No. We got goals set, and we figure you're not going to win every game in the CRBL. So, leaving here with a split on a really hot day where, they had a good pitching performance over there in the second game, and, that's what happens.
And Jesse Urbanek seemed to have the Cavs a little off balance through a lot of the game, and but give the Cavs some credit. They hung in there. They made something start to happen in that 7th inning that it was a tall task to ask for, but they gave it something and made it a little interesting anyway.
Yeah, and that's something that we talked about afterwards is, the no quit in this team, and so there's no quit, and that's what they showed there. So, it would have been nice to kind of limit some of the mistakes in the earlier innings to not give up all those runs. Probably would have made a big difference, but, it is what it is.
So, Wednesday, you've got a fan appreciation game being sponsored by about everybody in Eau Claire, it almost seems like.
Mycon Cinemas, Madison Street Auto Body, Boys and Girls Club.
Midwest Family.
Yep. Come on out and see us.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's last home game of the season. So, well, you've moved your record up to 12 and 5 now, or
13-6.
13-6. Yeah, I had it written down here somewhere. I don't know where. 14-6.
14-6.
Yeah, and getting ready for that push. And
we need a big push.
It's going to be a busy one.
Yeah, we need to get through the next 5 games.
So, we will see you on Wednesday for the Augusta Athletics.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
And thank you, Ryan, for joining us. And we'll have more Talkin' Baseball right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
Gerald the Fish.
What about, Joaquin Bartholomew?
Joaquin Bartholomew.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. Joaquin Bartholomew. How do you think of that?
I have no idea. Since we gave him that title, he should honestly be the king of the pond.
King of the pond.
Yeah.
He's out there somewhere.
For real.
You want this one?
Oh, yeah, nice.
All right.
And we're back here at Tom Sippel Field at Lake Hallie. And let me run through the numbers real quick. Cavaliers dropped game 2 by a score of 12-7 to the Tilden Tigers. Cavs had 7 runs, 12 hits. They committed 3 errors, and they left 5 runners on base. The Tilden Tigers, 12 runs, 12 hits. They committed 4 errors, and they left 7 on base. So, winning pitcher was Jesse Urbanek. His record goes to 3-0. And the losing pitcher is Ladell Torres. His record goes to 1-1 with a save. The Cavaliers, as we just said, go to 14-6. Tilden Tigers go to 13-4. And Jay, your thoughts about this one? Well, let me turn you on here.
All right. Tale of 2 games. The first game, the Cavs bats were going well. Strong pitching effort. Clean defensively, and then the second inning, or the second game, it just turned around, and so you got to be happy with the Cavs' comeback effort there in closing a pretty big gap.
Yeah, they didn't lay down and die. They could have. There were a couple big run innings, and they could have just hung it up on a hot day like this and said it's too hot. They didn't. They went out there and kept hustling, kept trying, and you got to give it to them. We're going to come back and wrap things up here at Tom Sippel Field right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 15th, when the Cavaliers take on the Augusta Athletics from Carson Park in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:30 p.m. That's Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 15th on NLWN-TV.
And back here at Tom Sippel Field at Lake Hallie. Again, like that ad just said, don't forget to join us on Wednesday. And that's all going to get started at 6:30 as the Cavaliers take on the Augusta Athletics right here on NLWN-TV. Be sure to join us also on Monday, August 17th on our sister station, NLWN-2, as we bring you vintage baseball featuring the Menominee Blue Caps. Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers. Boy, if you couldn't say ours, you'd be in big trouble with that. The Sand Creek 9 and the St. Croix Steps. That's at an old-fashioned county fair just outside of Cameron. And coverage begins at 7 p.m. on Monday, August 17th on NLWN-2. Also, head over to the Colfax Fairgrounds on Thursday evenings this summer as the Colfax Women's Club presents Music in the Park. And there will be a farmer's market from 4 to 8 p.m. along with a Tasty Troll food truck with music starting at 7 p.m. The next night is Thursday, July 16th, featuring the Maple Ridge Band. That's Thursday evening for Music in the Park at the Colfax Fairgrounds. The Eau Claire Cavaliers want to remind veterans of the United States military that they can get a lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games simply by coming to Carson Park with your veteran's identification, and the Cavaliers will be happy to issue you your lifetime pass. It's Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service. One more chance to get that this year, but it is a lifetime pass, so you may get it at the last game of the season this year, but it'll be good all next year and years after, so make sure you show up and get that, because that's the Cavs saying thank you for your service. Today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball games have been brought to you by Marine Credit Union, with offices in Eau Claire at 3604 Oakwood Hills Parkway, and whose team is there to guide you. Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax, comfort food the way Mom used to make it. Midwest Environmental Consultants, lawn care and soil testing experts for Western Wisconsin. AutoVision Center, windshield repair and replacement on North Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire. Slayton's Technology, the official IT IT provider for the Northern Light Webcasting Network. The Sunset House and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas. Your best choice for your next hunting or fishing adventure. And the Chippewa Valley Museum, where you can connect with the roots of the valley in Carson Park. Be sure to thank these fine sponsors for bringing you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball on NLWN-TV. So, for Jay Fall as my left-hand person today, and Dan Petchow on the computer, and John Fellens, and also Tavin Fellens up in helping out on the camera. This is Rick Olson, and you've been tuned to Talkin' Baseball as the Cavaliers split the doubleheader on NLWN-TV.
You have been tuned to Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game. This has been a presentation of NLWN-TV.
In the heart of a small town where the rivers flow, there's a spirit rising up and it's starting to grow. Carson Park's the place where dreams come alive. Eau Claire Cavaliers, the reason we thrive. With the crack of the bat and the roar of the crowd, we spell baseball magic and we shout it out loud. For over 50 years of history, pride and cheer in this town, we're all family, the love sincere. Eau Claire Cavaliers, we wear it with pride. Big time baseball in a small town ride. From the bases to the bleachers, hear the fans sing. For the love of the game, together we bring. In this town standing tall, we always belong. With Eau Claire Cavaliers, we'll keep singing our song. Through the ups and the downs, we'll face every fight. With grit in our hearts, we'll shine ever bright. Eau Claire Cavaliers, we wear it with pride. Big time baseball in a small town ride. From the bases to the bleachers, hear the fans sing. For the love of the game, together we bring. So raise up your voices, let the stories be told. In Eau Claire's pure heart, our legacy bold. With the Cavaliers shining like stars in the night. Big time in a small town, forever in our sight.